Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday afternoon, and I'm glad you are joining me today. There's my dog. It never fails. When the video starts, the dog starts barking, but that's okay. He would rather be here in my lap, I'm sure, but he'll stop in a minute. This is Snap Expressions by Kayla. Like I said, I'm glad you joined me today. We are going to do a wire heart wreath. Let me see if I can pull me up on this little computer over here. Okay, there we go. All right, can everybody hear me and everything's good? Okay, just want to try to pull that up. Here's our wire wreath. Everything that I'm going to use today, with the exception of like one thing, came from the Dollar Tree. So I'm a big Dollar Tree shopper. So if you are out and about and you go to the Dollar Tree, get one of these wire heart frames, because we can do so much with this frame. Today I'm going to do something that's super simple that anybody can do. Okay, so I have the wire heart frame. I've got ribbon, pink ribbon that came from the Dollar Tree also. These are 9 feet long, 2 inches wide, 9 feet long. And so they're all pink. I don't know how many we're going to use, but I have 4 of them. I also picked up some ribbon from the Dollar Tree. It looks like this and looks like this. And I have some of this left over. So when we get ready to make our bow in a minute, that's what I'm going to use. Thank you all for joining me. I'm going to see if I can get this pulled up. I don't know. I'm not for sure. Okay, I'm going to put you down here and we're going to start. Okay, is that good? All right. So we're just going to cut the tag off. I have so many cute little Valentine ideas to do. I may be on here quite a bit to get them all done. So this is kind of like we did the candy cane. I don't know if y'all watched me do the candy cane wreath, but it's just real similar. So you get your glue gun, get your glue gun going. And I'm going to start down here. And all we're going to do is just glue this down. Okay. Just to get started. I need to wear my finger protectors. I never remember until after I get going. Okay. Be careful. Okay, and we're just going to start by wrapping the ribbon. And it's real easy to do. And you just kind of have to be comfortable with where you want to wrap it at. You can wrap it at different widths. Just try to keep the same width all the way around. And if you notice, like right here, you can kind of see through the ribbon, but as we're going and we're doubling up, it hides that. So I don't know how many put down their Christmas tree, but this is the first year I have left one of my trees up and I decorated it for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to leave it up and then just try to decorate it for each little holiday or whatever it's called comes along. Maybe next one will be St. Patrick's Day. So, all right. Like I said, I don't know how many rows this is going to take because this is my first time doing this on the heart. Every once in a while, it wouldn't hurt to just put a little dab of glue along the way. I don't think there's any reason why it should come undone, but if it does, if you have a little dab of glue there, it'll keep it from unraveling the whole way. Okay. How many people have changed their wreath already? They took down their Christmas wreath, and when you do that, you're thinking like, okay, what goes after Christmas? What kind of wreath do y'all put up after Christmas? A little dab there in the corner. So I just got out my little all-occasion wreath, I guess you'd call it. It's a grapevine wreath with flowers, and it's a muted flower, kind of like a cream-colored flower, so it's not really for just winter. It can go for all seasons. But I wondered about you guys. What kind of wreath do you have up now? I'm going to be making wreaths, so if you want to see something, just let me know. If you're watching this on replay, I wanted to know, like, if you watched me yesterday, I explained some stuff about Facebook. So Facebook frowns, and even though you have a business page, they frown on you saying the word S-H-A-R-E. So I will be reminding you as we go along that if you will S-H-A-R-E my video, that will help me a whole lot. And what we call that is sprinkle. So instead of saying S-H-A-R-E, we just say, would you sprinkle our video? And so far, they haven't caught on to that. It's crazy because you can't say for sale. If you say that too many times, they will, you know, put you in Facebook jail. So you have to say available or something crazy like that. Okay, so it's wanting to kind of tuck under, so I'm going to put some glue right there just to keep it intact. So I'm going to give that just a second to set up. Can y'all see? Am I getting off the... I've ordered me a holder for my new tablet, and I'm hoping that that comes in, and my new tablet will have a really nice camera on it, and I can start using that to do my videos. Okay, well, this is going to be just about one row per side, so that's going to work out. Right here. I'm going to try to get your little bend right there. I'm going to put some glue right there. If you wanted to stop right here and open up another row, you could. I'm just going to keep going and see if I can get it to work. Okay. I think I'll stop right there. All right. That's the end of that row. Just take your tape off. Dollar Tree. I went today to another store, and they had so much more of their seasonal stuff out than what my little hometown had. And yesterday, I decided I would go, I'll go and make Dollar Tree hauls, y'all. So, that's one thing I do is I keep the Dollar Tree in business. But I went to Greenville to the store that neighbors me, you know. And I got all excited because it's a bigger store and they have a lot more. And they had caution tape over the door with 2 buggies right in front of the door. I was really disappointed, but it looked like it had caught fire, I guess, over the holidays. I don't know what happened. Somebody said they thought it was electrical, so I didn't get to go to this big Dollar Tree. That's okay. Let's let that set up for just a second. Okay. Did y'all make any New Year's resolutions? like not to drink Coke like I just did. Okay. I always keep a little stick here somewhere. I use a paintbrush end to hold the glue down so it don't burn your fingers. But go and get you some of these little finger protectors right here and use them, because I have blistered myself so many times. It's not even funny. Okay, we're going to open up another roll. This is just $1 now. So we've spent $1 on the frame, $1 on the ribbon. And this will make the second $1. Okay. I'm going to start that where this one finished off. Try to do this. Sometimes if you can tuck it in, that works better. But it's real tricky when you go to tuck it in. So, and with this finger protector, I can't do it with a finger protector. So try to get it going and try to tuck it in like that. Kind of give a little fold to it. And then get your glue right here to get it started. And if it doesn't look perfect, just remember you can always put a bow right where it doesn't look so good to cover it up. Okay, so far. Okay. Just push that down. If it starts to fold up, just push it down. Pull it up. It's mainly just pulling and rolling around, making sure you get it all about the same width. Right around here. Okay. I'm going to have to start doing some lives at night, I guess, after everybody gets off work. But I work better during the day because my brain is not tired. And a lot of you know me from the past that I've had brain surgery, and I have a hard time after I've, you know, I guess made my way through the day and had to think a lot. So sometimes it's just hard for me to do videos at night. But you can watch this on replay and then just sprinkle it for me, for others to see. And that'll help me. Okay, I'm going to put a little glue on this one right here, just for good measure. I guess the closer that you would twist it, you know, right through here, the closer you would get from each other strand would depend on how much ribbon you're going to use. So I'm thinking just 2 rolls is all we'll need. Okay. If you need a heart, and you go to your Dollar Tree and you want a heart and you can't find one, well, let me know, because I can mail you one, because I've got several. And I don't know, they probably cost a couple of dollars to, it's $1, you know, and then a couple of dollars to mail. Wouldn't be too much to shipping. Not like the wreaths. The wreaths are high to ship. But they're worth it. I try not to charge so much for my wreaths, so the shipping won't be too bad. And I'm going to open up an Etsy store, so stay tuned to for that, so I can display some of the work I've made. Okay, we're getting down here closer to the bottom, so I'm going to put some more glue there. Try not to get too much, because if you do, it kind of globs in there. Okay. Pull it tight. Just keep it pulled tight. get back down here. I may or may not have to open up another one. What do you think? It's really hard to tell. I'm going to glue that down right here. Let's see if I can just use this one last little bit without having to use another one. So it's going to look like that. Like I said, you can always put your bow wherever you think that it doesn't look as good as you'd want it to look. But I think I'm not going to open up a new row. You could open up a new row and you could double it up and it would be just fine. But first, just showing you today, I'm not going to open up another row. So you could open up another row and just wrap the bottom part. But I've got an idea for this, so I'm just going to let that go like that. Okay. So we did use 2 of these. And you can see this is what we have so far. I'm going to try to use this. I'm going to try to make it, I'm going to try to dress it up just a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to do it down here where we just almost didn't have enough. I'm going to glue it right here. I'm going to give it a minute to set up so don't burn my finger. I love to use the jute rope. But to me, if you could just use this, this dresses up things really good. And they're all different shapes and sizes. They have some thicker ones at the Dollar Tree. I think this one came from Walmart, this roll right here. But they do have it at the Dollar Tree for $1. It's a little thicker, like I said. It really won't matter if it's thick or thin. The jute rope just kind of dresses it up. Okay. And just like the ribbon, it's probably a good idea if you want to put some glue on it along the way. Now, you could just stop right here and start it again over here. I think I'm going to go on just to see what this is going to look like if I just did it all. It doesn't have to be perfect because jute rope is not perfect. All right, let's see how this is going to go on this corner down here. It's going to bunch up a little bit right here, but I really want it to cover the corner, so we'll see how it's going to look. I'm going to go ahead and start overlapping now. I have another project that we're going to do using a, I'll get it for you and show you what you need to do. Show which one you need to get. Another heart frame. If you can't find the wire frames, you might could use them. Okay. Just gets a little monotonous, but that's okay. It's going to cover that up just perfect. Okay. Right here, I think we'll get some more glue and try to get that glued down on the corner. Got to hold it without getting burned. Thank y'all for watching. Oops, I went the wrong way. All right, so you're going to have to glue this down there a little bit to get it to stay right where you want it on that tip, right on the tip. Just hold it for just a second so it'll set up. All right, let's keep going. More glue. More glue, lots of glue. Just, oh, I let it slip. Don't burn yourself, whatever, like I just did. Where if I had finger protectors, that would have not happened. All right, it's tricky right here. Tricky, tricky. So I'm going to have to slow down and let that dry for just a second. Can you see it? The back side of it. Okay. Not wanting to glue down, is it? Remember, I have not practiced these before I get on, so what you're seeing is just how it is. It is what it is, and it's just trial and error. Okay? So, don't be afraid to try different things. I'm going to glue this one too. That tip down there is just really hard to get. Okay. See the back? We're almost done. It won't take much longer, and then we're going to get a bow on this and make it pretty. It is slipping, slipping, slipping. You're going to have to glue it, guys. It's just not going to work unless you glue it. Okay. I'm going to go backwards just a little bit. What I want to do is cut this. I think I'm going to cut and see if I can get this like I want it down here. Now, just glue the back side. Hold it down till it dries. All right, I'm going to cut that off. And glue that on. Need some more glue. One thing I've learned about doing these crafts is that it takes a lot of glue. Lots and lots and lots. Okay. Now I'm thinking I'm going to start right about there and go work my way down. Okay. Hold it down. Get something, get a stick or something and hold it down so you don't get burned. And all of it's drying. So is everybody, I know we don't want to talk about the coronavirus and nobody wants to talk about it, but have you thought about it? Are you going to get the vaccine? Are you not going to get the vaccine? Oh, I know the phase 1 people, the first responders will get it first, and then teachers, which we have teachers in the family, and including including my husband. So they'll be next. And over 65. And then somewhere, I guess our age, or my age, is going to fall into that. I don't know how that's going to work. I just know that I have a cruise planned, and I want to go on my cruise. So I hope the vaccine works enough that we get to go on the cruise, and I don't have to worry about canceling my cruise. I had to cancel my cruise last summer, and I had one already booked for this year, so I was real disappointed. Okay, you can kind of see how it's working now. I think it was a good thing to stop and restart it and glue it along the way, just like we did our ribbon. That's going to make it look nice. You could wrap your whole heart in this stuff, in this jute rope, and it would give it a different look. You wouldn't have to use the ribbon if you wrap the whole heart in jute rope. But I wanted just to do this down here on the end because it didn't lay like I wanted it to lay. So we give it some correction with this rope. I hope everybody's had their Christmas and got their presents all handed out. We had to wait till after Christmas because of the coronavirus, and we just now had our Christmas last weekend. So that was kind of a bummer to have to wait. From Christmas. Okay. Almost got this done, and then we'll make our bow. It's almost covered up. All right. Just, if you want to make it look like, you know, you might want to make it look different, you can just take your time and do it kind of methodically. As you can see, we've got it covered up at the bottom. And you could continue to wrap it on around, but I'm going to stop right there for time's sake. And then we're going to glue this down. The last piece, so make sure that you get the glue on the last piece really good. Okay? Can you see it? Hot glue. You could use other glue. There's E6000 glue, which is really good if you're doing plastic or glass or crafts. Or you can use the tacky glue. Just any of the glue that you want. I use hot glue just because it's fast. Okay. Well, now we kind of have a little bit of have it dressed up a little bit. And we're going to make a bow. It's not quite dry, so I'm going to leave it right there. Okay. So I have my easy bow maker right here. I don't know how many of you know how to make a bow or don't know how to make a bow, but this easy bow maker helps you, and it's only about $15. I can leave the link to it in the comments if you're interested in it. Okay, so this ribbon came from Dollar Tree, so I'm trying to use everything from Dollar Tree. So we've had 2 rows of ribbon, 1 wire frame, and some jute rope. And then we're going to make, I'm going to use this one first. We're going to make a real pretty ribbon bow. Okay. Find out how long you want your tail. So I'm going to make this right here. It's about 8 inches. Okay. So I'm going to set this to the side. Okay. to make a pretty bow. I'm going to make these about, since the heart's kind of small, I think I'm going to make it about 5 inches, the loops, okay? And this ribbon is the same on both sides. No, it's got the little, it does have the little etching on one side. So when you do that, when that happens and it's one-sided, just take it and twist it right in the middle, right here, twist it, keep your 5 inches over here. And just work it down. 5 inches on this side. This has a little ruler on it, so you can make sure your bows are the same size. Okay. So I'm going to pull this down, pull this down. Okay, right at 5 inches. 5 inches again. Okay. And I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to go in with this. This came from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to keep my tails down here the same. This is one-sided also, so you have to be mindful of that when you make your bow. Okay. Twist right there in the middle to get it to be on the right side. Measure. Bring it back through. Okay. I think I'm just going to do one of those. Cut the tail. Some people go ahead and dovetail them, but I always wait till I get through to dovetail them. Okay. Okay. Now, let's see. Want to go with this? Let's go with this. This did not come from the Dollar Tree. This came from Hobby Lobby, but it was 50% off. So it's $5.99. So this cost me $2.50. But we won't use it all. So we're going to take that, and instead of making them right at 5, we're going to make it a little shorter. We'll make it like right at 4 inches. Twist it in the middle. Come over here again. Measure the same size as the other side, 4. Okay. Twist it again. Measure and twist it down. Pull down. When you make your bow, you want to pull it up or pull it down. Okay. Measure. Okay. Down like this. I'll have this other little ribbon that I got from the Dollar Tree, and it's not wired. So I only usually buy wired ribbon, but I'm just going to put this one right in the middle, just to have a little middle loop, like so right here. That's all I need. I'm not going to have the tails or anything. Put it off. All right, you can use floral wire, or you can use the jute rope. I'm going to go ahead and just use a pipe cleaner. Okay, so take your 2 fingers and put on the bottom of your bow. As you pull it up, get your 2 fingers underneath there, and your thumb right on top to hold it in place. Keep your fingers right there. Bring the pipe cleaner right in the middle of your 2 fingers, and then just twist it as hard as you can. Twist the bow if you can, instead of twisting the pipe cleaner. Okay. Okay. When you get through, just pull your little tails down like you want them. Okay. Like so. And then just that little one I made right in the center is just going to kind of cover the middle of it. And so once you get the pipe cleaner in, just cut those little tails off as close as you can get them. Okay. And just work your bow. Work your bow out, fluff it out. I fluff it out more than once. So I fluff it out after I pull it off the bow maker. And then I put it on my wreath and I fluff it out again. Okay, remember this one went up and then this one went down. And this one was in the center of those two. Same thing for the other side. One goes down. One pulls up. This one's in the center. This one's up. This one's up. This one's down. This one's down. Okay. Now, let's get our wreath back and decide where you want the bow. You want the bow here. You want the bow up here. I'm liking it up here because I used the jute rope on the bottom. So I think I'm going to take some more jute rope. Just get a long piece. And I have the pipe cleaner to put it on here. So use the pipe cleaner to put it on. Just turn it over and twist it. Once again, now here's where we fluff the bow out again. Up, down, and the center. Up, down, and the center. Up, up, down. I was going to put the jute rope right in the center, but I think I'll leave it off. And see this little loop right here? Just kind of covered up the center. And then you can take your scissors and dovetail them. I've got to get my better scissors. My Pioneer Woman scissors. And just dovetail the ends off the length you want them. So these are a little long, so I'm probably going to cut them off. This was the first one, so let's work with that one first. This is the first tail. Just cut it a little bit. Go back and cut this one. And because that was your first tail, that's probably the length. Well, I cut it the wrong way. That's probably the length that you'll want it. So these right here need to be shorter. So just kind of judge it, cut it, judge it, how you're going to cut it by the size of the other tail. You want to get it a little shorter. And we're going to cut this one shorter too. Don't be afraid to cut it short because it makes the bow look a lot nicer. And it fits the wreath better. So, okay. That's it. Now you have your little Dollar Tree wreath you can hang on your door, or just hang on your wall, wherever you want to put it. And it's really turned out really cute, don't you think? You like it? All right. You can twist this and make it a little hanger in the back. We had this little left over, so just twist it, pull it. You know, got your little hanger in the back now. Our Dollar Tree wreath. Thanks for watching, and remember, oh, I was going to show you. Let me tell you what to get next. Okay. What did I do with it? Oh, here they are. These right here. This right here is from the Dollar Tree. And it's a little heart form that's got tinsel on it. We're going to make it into a project. So you might want to grab one of these for our next project. Okay. Be sure and if you like a video, be sure and sprinkle this and let other people know. And share the love. Give me some hearts. And let me know what you think. All right. Y'all have a great night.